Hey, yo, what's up? What's happening, world? You tuned into the spot where talk ain't cheap. It's premium petty with a side of truth. We keep it realer than your cousins at your cookouts. Two plates after some crown royal. This where your thoughts get loud, your opinions get spicy, and every convo might get mm, something started. We talk life, love, money, clout, and all of that slick talk in between. From bro, you lying moments to, no, she didn't say that. We bring laughs louder than your auntie's church at collection. So don't act brand new. Grab your drink, grab your phone, tap in with the crew, cause this the place where the real one vent, roast, and reflect with style. No cap, no script, all sauce. You already know what time it is. Welcome to Talking Greazy. Yo, what's up, gang? What's up? We back. We in the building for another one tonight. Hopefully y'all ready. Hopefully y'all feeling good. Hope you're ready to tap in to a little content. How you feeling out there tonight? How you feeling out there tonight? Hey, hit that like as you come in. Please, please hit that like as you come in. Hey, drop a comment down there, man. Just let me know you're in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you in the building. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, but just in case somebody might want to come up. You feel me? To help me do some little dialogue. Just in case. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I'm working on something right now. And it's not acting right. I don't know what's going on with that. What's going on with that? Why it ain't it's tripping. How y'all doing out there, man? It's a lovely, lovely, lovely Monday. Another Monday. I know you had to get back to work this week, so hopefully that didn't go too bad for you. Hope you enjoyed your first day back this week after your weekend. Hopefully you had a great weekend. What's going on, bro? Why is my stuff tripping? Uh, yeah, hope you had a great weekend. Mine went pretty smooth. Went by too quick, but other than that, it went smooth. Definitely went by too quick. If anybody know about them weekends going by quick, hey, definitely went by quick. We're just gonna touch on a little something tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Gonna touch on a little something. We're gonna try to get in, have a little fun, and get out. You know, see who pop out. And by pop out, they pop on. They do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What it is, what it's gonna be, what it's already been. So appreciate everybody that decided to tap in. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out why my one of my phone's messing up. I'm trying to see what's really going on, why it's messing up. So I'm sorry. If I seemed a little off right here at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go buy me some more headphones. Um, I broke my headphone. I broke my headphones. So look at that. I ain't gonna lie. I got on my head and I had to use my daughter headphones for a second. Feel me? So I had to use them for the night. I'm about to go buy me some more. Um, so yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna get through the content with my daughter headphones tonight. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm saying ain't no biggie, no pop, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Trying to figure out what's going on, man. My phone is tripping. My other phone tripping. My regular phone not tripping. My other phone that was tripping. I don't know. It acting like it ain't got no Wi-Fi on it, and I know it does, so I don't know why it's playing. Okay, it might be working now. Like a lot of stuff came through at one time. Jeez, Louise. Backed up on that phone. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm backed up on this phone. Everything coming through at one time. Like boom, 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 bam. But nah, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there tonight? I'm good. We finna chop it up. We finna take it down through that one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do. So hopefully y'all feeling good. Y'all should be done. Got home, relaxed a little bit. Should be feeling great. Hope y'all feeling. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. So I ain't got no complaints. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got none whatsoever. Been a pretty, like I said, decent day. So hopefully it's been decent for everybody else too. Like I said, when you drop in, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and let me know you in the chat. Let me know you paying. Let me know you locked in to your boy. You tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna tap in real quick, and we gonna go and do what we gonna do, and we're gonna get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to keep y'all too long tonight, unless we get in here and it turn up. You know what I'm saying? We get in here and it turn up, then hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, my bad. Then it is what it is. So we about 10 minutes into that thing. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta check on my people, try to see how everybody doing out there. You know what I'm saying? See how your day been. Just to be what they call it. Uh, I don't know. I ain't finna say the wrong word, so I ain't gonna say what they call it. Haha. But yeah, just to tap in with everybody, make sure they good out there. Had to get a little Mountain Dew in me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we just chopping it up, man. Trying to see who all gonna tap in. I don't normally start to the 15-minute mark of the content. Just try to give people time to come on in if they gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? They not, then they not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the shop is open. It's wide open. You know what I'm saying? You got something you want to discuss? Put it in the chat. We'll talk about whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, man. Put it in the chat if you got something you want to discuss. We'll discuss that too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. We do what we do. Do the content, and that's what we do. So, but yeah, my day went by smooth. You feel me? Actually went by quick, but then I had a little issue I had to handle. You know what I'm saying? Little issue popped up out of the blue on me, but you know, we took care of the issue. Uh, got everything back rolling. Praise God for that. Always in the midst of trial and tribulations, He always shows up. You know what I'm saying? So we handled that quick and got back to business. You feel me? So once again, hit that like as you come in. Drop a comment as you come in, please. Just I like to just acknowledge people. Just for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Respect. You know, respect the hustle, respect the game. You know what I'm saying? No link is pinned in the chat if you want to come up. If you want to join me. I don't know. I had a co-host. The co-host disappeared on me. So I don't know. I guess I'm solo dolo again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we do what we do. So we're gonna pop out. We're gonna get started here in a minute. We got about one more minute, then we're gonna tap into some content. You feel me? And I don't know how long it's gonna take. No, it might be a quick one. And like I said, I depend on all depends on what the chat do, what the viewers do. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on that. A lot of times you be waiting on the chat to jump in, you be waiting on the viewers to tap in, you waiting on somebody to hit the panel. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I gotta hit that 9 to 5 in the morning, so I can't wait all night. You feel me? So it is what it is. So hey, about 10 seconds, we're gonna get into some content right quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, so and that's gonna be there. All right, we're at the 15-minute mark. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. So, all right, y'all. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. You know what I'm saying? Where we mix real talk and, with real flavor. Now listen, Mississippi been through a lot lately. Last couple days, but this right here, this one gonna hit different, just a little bit. So we're gonna put this on the board. Gonna put this on the board. Hey, JNYG Studio, Miss Studio, thank you for tapping in. What we talking about tonight? This is what we talking about tonight. The Mississippi High School Activity Association has advised schools to suspend on-campus tailgating due to the recent violent incidents across the state. All right, hold up. We got finally tapping in, tapping in. What's up? What's up, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Oh yeah, I was talking smack. How you doing? Too cool. How you doing? First of all, tap in. I'm mute your
Man,
mic.
shut up.
Oh, there you go. All right, there you go.
Shut up,
Hey,
man.
appreciate you tapping in, Miss Studio. Oh yeah, I was talking smack. At one point, you were my co-host. Then you disappeared on me. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm sorry. I don't know if I got a co-host anymore. I don't know what I got. I'm gonna do my thing. You feel? How you doing tonight, brother?
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to Miss Studio. You didn't see the message I put up there? You ain't paying attention. Miss Studio said I was talking smack. Yeah, I was talking smack about her cause I had made her my co-host, but then she disappeared on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah. What she say? I never confirmed or denied that I wanted that position. I was voted in by the public, and I'm still thinking about it. Okay, well, hey, I you got 2 days to think about it. 2 days to think about it. Then we yeah what it is. Let's just say they banning tailgating, but not addressing why kids think violence is entertainment. That's the real issue. And we finna talk about it. We actually finna talk about it. It's kind of double up off the live I did yesterday about the kind of the spree of shootings that we had over the weekend with homecoming events. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Mississippi High School Association uh, decided to try to put out there for the schools and their activities that they have going on. So, what you think about that? Too cool? You think that's a good idea? You think that's um
I can't actually speak on that due to my situation of being in the situation.
you can't speak out because nobody know who you is. Shut up.
Now they do.
You still ain't saying nothing. Yeah. So I mean, what she say? You can ban the event, but you can't ban the mindset. Okay, if respect doesn't start at home, it'll show out in public. And I agree with you. And I agree with you. And that's the thing I want to talk about. Like, um, because you got to think about now. These the same folks that that organize the Friday night lights, the band battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now you telling schools who make probably a substantial amount of money off this tailgating um, to help their school for
But
funding.
most schools ain't making money off of tailgating.
Why they ain't? I thought when they done this, I thought they was charging for
No.
like sections.
Some school is charging for session. Some school you just go and set up a tent and that's your session.
Mm,
But
that's
but school ain't got nothing to do with that. So you can't put the school in it. The school is it'd be one person organization. Like hey, one person like hey, you can have this spot if you donate this much.
so
Cause see,
you saying
you're not saying that tailgate money go anywhere. Do it each.
not well. I'm assuming it's going to the booster clubs, right?
What booster club?
The booster clubs at the schools.
Okay, what booster club gonna be over tailgating?
Whichever booster club over that event, whatever sport going on at that
What
moment,
event?
whatever sport
Football.
going
Who?
on. If it's
There's no
football,
booster
then
club for football. Next, I'll
so so
wait.
who so who's organizing this? In who's
Nope.
organizing these
It be
events?
one. It be one person that like, hey, do your school session, and then they say, somebody from the point, somebody pointed from the school board, say, hey, we want them, they want to do this and everything, but everything just you can't put it on the school as a total of being involved. But since we're talking about it, a lot of this is retaliation or something to do with their kid. Cause half of this ain't got nothing to do with no game.
That's true. Now, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on the fact that it has nothing to do with the games. But if this gonna be a at school or on campus event, or then shouldn't we, or whoever organized it, shouldn't we try to provide some type of security?
Only security you got is inside the stadium. Do you plan on hiring people to walk outside and checking everybody that outside the tailgating thing?
I mean,
Who
what?
wanna No, we're not gonna do that. Because everybody having fun. You never think of nothing be drastic. Everybody having fun, everybody enjoying themselves. But it take we have one man say it take one dummy to mess up the whole thing. Just because somebody have a beef with somebody or somebody stamp on each somebody toe or somebody, you know, it got everything got to do with a reaction versus another reaction that caused another reaction.
Right.
If we go deeper into Leland, there was a fight before the shooting.
In
It's all
Leland,
been Yeah, it's all been recorded.
I didn't. It's sad that the same kids who should be
Yeah,
celebrating school spirit are now being profiled as threats. Now I didn't know that. I hadn't seen that reported. Not that there was a fight before the shooting.
yeah, it's all on
In Leland.
Facebook. They kind of blurred some of the stuff out because a gun came involved, but the gun was used to pistol beat somebody. The other female, she was bloody, but once again, we don't know if that guy was the boyfriend or was it the brother that came back into that same place and done that. Because if you notice, the white car that were involved was still on scene when they were when some of them, it was another video, was still on scene. That's where the fight would happen at.
Mm, okay. Okay.
So all this is due with a fight, and some of this is just uh the YNs or the youngins. It's just trying to live up against a name or something. It's senseless violence on every hand.
Especially when you go to the measurements of what happened in Leland. Cause Leland, where I know last time I looked at it, it reported like 20 people had been injured. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't forgot how. Well, I think they still waiting on to see if someone was in ICU in the hospital. They had to get airlifted out, so they still ain't came up with a clear total of how many deaths gonna come from it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. If you wanna throw your life away, then you throw it away. But you only get the target that you throwing away at. You know what I'm saying? Or you only don't go into a mass of people and decide just to let it spray. You know,
That
because
that's why I said what I said. That 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 fight had a lot of people involved in it that were recording it and that were like, "Hey, yeah, whoop 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 whoop, yeah, yeah," and they were all hyping it up.
yeah,
So this on Main Street now. If that my sister getting beat, I'm thinking from a YN point of view. If that my sister getting beat, I'm gonna get everybody involved because y'all should have done something. Y'all were laughing at her. Y'all allowed my sister get beat that bad.
mm.
Nobody, and
But you
deals
can't.
they not talking. They're not talking about that though.
Yeah, now that like I said, that's the first time I heard about that. Now that hadn't been brought. I promise you, and I've been keeping up with it a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit because I wanted to talk about it. But that's my first time seeing something or hearing something about a fight beforehand.
Yeah, boy, I've been paying attention to it. 'Cause I'm like, what caused him to do all that mass shooting? And it was just about, it was no like a no, like couple hours, about I said about 45 minutes before that, that girl got beat up bad by another girl. Then after that, they came back. No, they got no. The girl took off. No, they took off. But see, we don't. I don't know. I can't say. I can't say that it was that dude that done it. But it's if we were detectives, I'll coincide those together because you have a big fight. Now you have somebody getting. Now you got a whole bunch of people getting killed.
Well, I know it just ain't. I know they arrested one, and then I know they are putting out pictures now of like four more individuals that they feel like had a
That
part
were
in it.
around the fight.
Yeah,
You see what I'm getting to? The four other individual. And a lot of them that were around the fight that were kind of shooting back. Power was the one that were among all that.
yeah.
So
They talking about
but that was Leland. Now
yeah,
Heidelberg, that was
yeah.
um that was why the game was going on.
That's what shocked me with that one. Like that was mid game, bro. Like that's what took me out with that one. I'm like, how you do it mid game? But they said that one, the little YN jumped the fence and done that. Like, so I guess he was monitoring or watching where the security guard was, and he jumped the fence and done that. So
But
I don't know.
that
That
but
that,
it
that
was no
sounded like
shooting toward the field though.
no, it wasn't toward the field. From what I read, a girl and a boy got hit in that one. So I don't know if that was like some, boyfriend, girlfriend, or I'm fooling with this person, I'm fooling with that person. I don't know if it had something to do with that. But it was a boy and a girl got hit in that. So,
Right.
but they talking about no tailgating at this rate. We'll be eating ribs over Zoom. Hey, and somebody said that the other day when I was watching something. They were like, everything finna go digital. Like everything finna be over the internet. Like you finna have to watch sporting events and everything. Like you finna have to watch it over the internet. You ain't gonna be able to be there in person. Like, and it's sad. It's sad that we
But
we have reached that point.
but
Or
coming from the Mississippi High School Association point of view, is that a lot of them is calling up there and asking them question of why the school, why the school didn't provide enough security and stuff like that.
right,
But see, the deal is the school's supposed to provide security, but they ain't gonna provide security outside the stadium.
but my thing is this. So and then this is just me being real honest about the situation. You know what I'm saying? You- I don't condone violence in no type, form, fashion. You know what I'm saying? But can security be everywhere?
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like we just being honest about it. They can't be at every corner of that football game, every little inch of it in the stands, or people be walking around outside the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? Like so, can the only way to fix it might be to cut it out,
but most schools ain't got a lot of resources for police officers
right?
in their
Because they are
community.
right. They're already screaming for money now.
Yeah, so most school is hiring you a hire a security guard or police officer that don't have guns. So what they do now? Fast light, like, hey, stop! I see you. The light on you, freeze. That man got an AK-7. Come on now. We ain't share
Hey,
no AK-7, no fast light.
you got a point. Mississippi tailgates used to be about burgers. Now it's beef, real. It is real beef out there now. God, dog.
You know,
The moment adults stop showing up as examples, kids start performing for chaos. But my thing be this, and that's true too. Adults, we got to show up. But my thing be this too. Kids are smart. I'm not saying kids not smart, but how are they walking around with these type of guns and as parents you don't know it? And I'm just asking because are we checking? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we checking our child room, they book bag? You know what I'm saying? Are we checking who they hanging with, who they around? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of that makes a difference too.
okay, let's address that. You wait, you got a boy, you got a son.
Right.
I got girls.
Mm-hmm.
I know what come in and out of this house.
Right.
I'm paying attention.
And
I'm
you
paying
should.
attention. Um, I'm not letting them go. They don't. My kids don't hang out around Sunday. What for?
Right.
Ain't nothing out there but trouble. I mean, you been out there.
Hey,
So
that a long time ago. Now, hey, don't
yeah,
let's
yeah, we've been out there. But if you give your kid a gun, a vehicle, and you're like, hey, you expecting them to come back home, but they're like, hey, I'm over little Johnny house chilling, but you in Sunny. Hey, uh, Billy got a new gun. I want me a gun, but my daddy said I can't have one.
right.
Billy, I got a hookup, man. I can go to the punch out. They ain't gonna run them. Oh, homeboy got it. So you're gonna get a gun. You're gonna just know, and you're gonna keep it high for a while because your parents don't know you come in the house regular. You know how we come in the house like, hey, mom, what's going on? Hey, yeah, school was good, but they don't snuck the gun in a long time ago. Cause parents go to sleep early,
Yeah, yeah, the mofo do. Yeah.
and we do too. I do. I don't
Oh,
think
wait,
like
I don't go to sleep early.
you need
I'm
to take your butt to bed.
I'm watching that door.
You know me. I take naps.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I ain't got that yet. I ain't got that yet. But to your
but
point, when that child come in, um,
we ain't paying no attention to him. We ain't paying no attention to him.
because to be honest, if you watch kids nowadays, I've done it with my daughter, I ain't even gonna sit here and stunt like I had. Like you gotta pay attention to them because even if you just riding with them by yourself, these kids they'll throw the headphones on, they'll be in their own little world, But then you gotta interact with them, you gotta interject with them, you gotta get in their world too, just to
Right.
make sure ain't no bullying going on, ain't no they ain't depressed about nothing. And
That's why I
sometimes that's what it takes.
that's why I tell people. I said, take out time and listen to your kid. Like and I try to be an example. I'm like, every day I'm spending 2 or 3 hours listening to what Brooklyn got to say. I may not understand. I may not really don't really know what you're talking about because I'm not at school, but I'm paying attention. I'm listening to her because I'm catching the main points of, hey, I got a test, I failed. You done what with the test?
Right,
Oh, okay. No, we listen. Parent, we listen for the important thing where we can react back to it.
right,
You know, like, hey, this going on. Okay, what time that is? No, everything Kennedy did this and John did this, and then be like, okay, blah 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 blah, because that's you having fun with your kid, your classmate. But that important thing, Kennedy bought a gun. What Kennedy doing? What Kennedy doing with a gun? You see that? No, but some of us got a deaf ear. Be like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me know if one of Brookie friend girl got to bring a gun. I'm like, hey, let me call that mom and daddy. Do you know that your girl bought a gun to school?
but see that's
Brooklyn
see,
said,
but see that's the thing, bro. That's the thing, and that's what I brought up last night yesterday on my live. You know what I'm saying? I was running down the scenario. Like, a lot of parents don't want you to come to them about their kid or say nothing to their kid about just situations. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when we came up, anybody could say something to you, and you better not say nothing back. You got in trouble then, and you got in trouble when you got home.
but my thing, you better I don't think me and your daughter need to be friends because if I'm not. if I'm not able to, like, hey, your daughter doing this, cause they supposed to be friends now.
Right.
They supposed to be friends. So if they friends, then I gotta have a relationship with you too.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can like, hey, Melvin, that's why I feel about this, this here. Like, for example, like Boogie got a friend. This dude, he my biggest movie fan. He like, hey man, I love all your movie, man. I look at all your movie and everything. So I just got to ask them, and they're like, yes, we will. Yes, we would do because I'm like, but I don't have to. But the deal is, we paying attention to them. Some of
Yeah.
these parents ain't paying no attention to their kid. But when the kid said, hey, I'm gonna go show them. I'm gonna go show them. He don't always got the mindset that I gotta prove a point.
Yeah. That's true.
And sometimes the parents, we at the house, we looking at TV. Man, who done all that shooting up there? Now he walk in, hey, how y'all doing? Hey boy, they shooting up there. Never knew they were him.
Hey, so let me ask you this. And I asked the question, and I don't think you was on my live when I asked it, but
What?
so out that scenario that you just presented right there, right?
Right.
Would you turn your son in then, or your daughter in?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey,
I didn't even think I didn't even have to thought about that. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Uh-uh.
I'm still
Uh-uh.
I'm still deciding on
No.
that.
No. I don't taught you better. I don't taught you better. I taught you how to handle conflicts and how to resolute. I'm talking for me now. From my
Yeah,
from my
yeah,
standpoint now. I don't
right.
taught you better. Now I taught you how to walk away. You still be the bigger person. I don't talk you better. And I told you, if you can't walk away and they swung on you, then you swung back and try to hit them back and possibly, defend yourself. But in all scenario, all cases, walk away. Walk away and you can live and see another day. But yeah, if you done it and after I done told you about it, oh yes, I'm like, hey, we gotta do the right thing. You're gonna be in there for a minute, but I love you. I'm doing it because I love you. I'm not gonna hire you because now I'm going to jail with you. What? It don't make sense for both of us to be there.
But are
you
you
know?
are you are you real okay with because at that point, if your child do something like that, bro, I mean, it's a great possibility that you might not see them again. You know what I'm saying? Or you might can see them, but who knows for how long? Because at that point, they giving life or a death penalty or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to think about the whole concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you really go through that process of turning them in and then knowing that you might have a possibility of not seeing them again?
All right, let's go back. Can
Hmm.
you can you spend 20 years in jail because of your son?
Can I spend 20 years in jail because of my son?
Because your son, you spent 20 years in jail, and guess what? You didn't change anything. He's still doing the same thing. Think about it. He's still
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
same thing. You in jail because you defending him. But he's still in jail because he's like, hey, I done got out. Now I done got me a reputation. I'm Gunman Bill. I'm got me a reputation out here now. He cool. Everybody look up to him. While you in jail suffering just for him. You
Mm.
didn't change nothing. You didn't change nothing. Only thing you did, you went to jail trying to protect him. And only thing he did, he like, hey, I got the hype off of it because everybody know I shot them. And that's the deal. Everybody knew. Everybody know what's going. No, I believe everybody at that. No, somebody around around that area. No, with all these killings, somebody know who did it. But they're like, you
Oh
know what?
yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna get involved in that. Let it be me. It was him. It was him and him and him.
And
I'm
him.
telling you. And him, I'm telling because I'm like, hey, we need to get them off the street. And if your parent got a problem with it, hey, you need to go because you didn't teach them right. And a lot of
Mm,
times the parents don't even know. They don't even know. They don't know their son and his daughter is involved in that. They don't even know.
that's true.
They don't even know. And they're like, hey, my baby won't do that. You ain't around your baby 24/7, is
That's true
you?
too. Now you ain't lying.
No, we don't hang with our kids' friends.
Mm-mm.
Think about it. We don't hang with our kids. I don't know what my daughter doing around her friends. I don't know. But I'm not hanging with them like, okay, y'all going this way. I'm going. Dad, why you following us? I just want to see what y'all gonna do. I'm going. That's none of my business. That's none of my business. So we like, okay, we got trust that they're gonna do the right thing. But you got other kids that say, hey, you a pump, peer pressure,
Right.
peer pressure. And once you start pulling that trigger, sometimes your adrenaline just start kicking in, and now you don't really care. You just do because you hear the sound and that sound that gun just going off. You like, oh wow. Can we blame the game system for that? Think about it. Can we blame GTA for that? Call of Duty for that? Can we
Can,
blame that?
can you? I mean, because
Think about it. That's how they doing right now. Think about it. That's what they doing now. And what if you got the VCR on? Think about it, the virtual reality, and you up there walking with the gun. Now you do, and they don't blur nothing out. You see the blood going everywhere
yeah,
in the VCR, the VRC, whatever they.
the
So
VR.
now
Yeah,
now the kids is seeing it realistic. Like wow, look at this blood going in here. Oh, I don't see it in the ball in the game. It's nothing to me to say again. That's where we at.
yeah, and they be taking they be bringing Call of Duty into real life and act like these people actually gonna come back, and get another chance at it,
Yes, and
and
once they did, you don't realize the impact that you just did. Dude, these kids don't, these babies don't know what they did. They like, oh, I shot somebody. You got a $1 million bun cash on your head.
she said, I turn my kid in and then read them a 3 paragraph review about parenting. I don't know. I'm still on the fence of that. I'm telling you, I probably be the jump, skip town with my child. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Well,
bro,
you might don't want to. You might
I
don't
don't
want to tell
know.
me.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Because I mean, at that point, like I said, if he does something of that magnitude, then who's to say I'm gonna see him again? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough, bro. That's tough. I
I
ain't saying
love you, son.
I ain't condoning what he did if he done something like that. But I'm just saying, like, I
You
need
just
some
saying,
more time
okay.
with my child. That's what I'm saying,
Oh. So we acting soft now, huh?
bro. Because my thing is, bro. My thing is this. Excuse me. My thing is this. I never want to bury my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't bad him.
you know,
You ain't bad. You know where he at. He
but
in
what I'm
jail.
saying, what I'm
You know where he at.
but we said if he does something of that magnitude though, so that magnitude, I don't even know how long he gonna be there or how long he gonna be alive. You know what I'm saying? Because of what
Oh,
the courts might decide to do. You
okay.
know,
So you in jail. There's nothing you can do to stop them from killing him. Think about it.
right, right.
There's nothing you can do to stop them from killing him because no matter what, there's gonna be retaliation from some family member. Some family member, somebody gonna be like, "Hey, I want that dude there because he shot my brother, my sister, and he been and I'm paying attention. A lot of these people, they don't do retaliation right away. No, it don't. It ain't the next week. It ain't the next month. It ain't even the next year. It's the year before because they is studying their opponent. They're studying that person. They're like, okay, I know where he going. I'm paying attention to him. I see him. I just wait for the right time to get him. And the bad thing about it, they become their friend. You see how the
God,
messed up part? They become their friend, and now
yeah.
they think that hey, I'm cool. I'm cool with this, and they never know that was what's called a brother that you killed. So the setup frame is up.
It's up and it's stuck.
Yeah. So now you in jail for 20 years. How you gonna stop them from killing your son while you in jail?
Hmm.
How you gonna do that? Because retaliation is always around the corner. And that's what I tell people. I like no matter what you do to someone, somebody gonna come back or somebody gonna bring it back to your attention or somewhere in the midst, there's gonna be retaliation because somebody ain't gonna like what you do. And the
Yeah, that's
retaliation may
facts.
not be physical harm. What you say?
I turn my kid in, but first I'm gonna deliver a TED talk on why they failed common sense 101. Soft. I mean, I don't know if I'm saying I'm soft, but I'm just like I've seen people bury their child. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like I can't I don't think I can go down that road. Like
Okay.
I need them to bury me. I don't need
Okay.
me to
Once
bury
again,
them, even if they
once
do something that's um unnecessary. Put it that way.
once again, 20 years. They're not gonna let you go to his funeral. So you still didn't bury him. Think about it.
So you saying if I
At
go to jail for him, that what you saying?
in 20, yeah, you 20 years. They ain't gonna
Yeah,
let if that's your after you done all you doing, they ain't gonna let you get out. So you still
I'm gonna
ain't
get
gonna
I'm gonna
you
get out
just
on good
heard about it.
behavior.
Now we don't care what behavior is. You see how Gobo, my bad, I don't mean saying his name. Um, they call him CB. You
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
CG. You see how CG is going
I
in the
don't.
multiple people.
I ain't heard that much more about that.
Why? Why? He already got to pay family members over $4.5 million. How they
Huh?
gonna get a million? How they gonna get $1 million out of Squawberry?
You can't.
You can't.
The
So
the state must gonna pay for it.
no, they expecting him to do it out of the restitution. Where he gonna work at?
I mean, well,
Is
they give you work detail. They gonna take all his commissary. I mean, yeah. Anybody put any money on their books, they gonna take all that. Like
who will be the dummy that put money on his books?
he got somebody that still love him, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you do when you go to jail. I don't care if you just like we were just talking about the little kid in Leland, bro. He did a mass shooting that hurt about 20 people, bro. Even when he go to jail, somebody still love him to put some money on his books.
You gonna put some
Somebody
money on my
do.
books?
Nah, I can't. I mean, if I could email it,
Thank you. No, no. Your first answer was no. That's all I need to know. You love
like
me though.
like I can't that thing that
You love me though.
that clink clink I can't deal with. So yeah, you my brother. Like yeah,
So
facts.
I'm betting you put money on my books.
I hear you. I hear you. See, I love my child, but I'm not about to lose my soul trying to cover theirs. I turn them in myself and pray over them on the way. You can't heal what you hide, and you can't protect somebody from consequences you helped create. Hold up, now how you gonna say? Hold up, now, how you gonna say? Okay, so you're saying the parents help create that type of consequences from that individual as a child. Uh, I mean, that could be true too, because like we said a while ago, the parents have to get more involved also too with the kids and what they got going on. I get where he's coming from. How you gonna side with him? That's still your baby, and that love run deep. But here's the thing: the moment you skip town might be your last free moment too. If my kid did something that destroyed another family, I'm not teaching them love by running. I'm teaching them fear. Real love means accountability. I walk with them through it, but I'm not hiding from it. Huh. Okay. Hey.
Point. Good point. I agree with her because if I love my child and I do love my kids dearly, if they do something wrong, I'm sorry, baby. We got to go to the office. We got to go to the police office. We got to read tell on this because my thing is they know where you stay. They come in here and shoot up my house because
Yeah.
they know where you stay. Now I'm an innocent bystander because they know where you stay. And let's break it down to this point. It doesn't matter if you are in jail; they still gonna come to my house and retaliate. That's what society. That's what type of society we are living in. That hey, I'm gonna go to that house. You know, payback ain't got no name on it.
That's true. That's true.
No name on it.
We got no name on it.
So what? No name on. So my thing is, hey, I can do it. I can do it. And once I do it, give me about 2 months. I'm going to another state. Ain't nothing here for me, right? No, ain't nothing here for me. 'Cause I know you looking for me.
Yeah.
I can communicate you with you. I can communicate. I can communicate with you in Washington, Seattle.
Yeah, in a whole nother state.
I go to a state nobody don't even know, Idaho.
Right.
Who we know in Idaho?
Yeah, I don't know nobody out of now.
Nobody.
Nobody.
You be the first one to know me. I shall go and change my name to Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy J. Johnson. That'd be my name. Because I know they're gonna come back. I'll call. I'll say, hey, I want to talk to my son. Can I talk to him for a minute? Oh, yeah, I get a collect call from my daughter. Hey, okay, how you doing, baby? You holding that? Keep holding on.
Your phone chopping. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make a trial.
You ain't gonna make the trial?
I ain't gonna make the trial. Why?
Exactly. Why wouldn't you show up at your child
That
trial?
because that's the hardest point. That's the hardest part of it. Is going in that courtroom and seeing the family of the person that person family that killed your family. They crying and everything because they still can't get over the loss of losing a loved one. And you sitting there trying not to smile, but trying to show support for a little Ray Ray.
Right.
That's the hardest part. I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up to be kind of shining that family face, because if you show up, you saying you supporting what he doing, showing support for him. I'm not he did.
Your phone chopping.
He did.
Okay, there
Okay,
you
my
go.
bad. Now it'd be different if I would have went to that family member and spend some time with them, let them see the will come my will condolences to them.
Yeah.
Show compassion, let them know that I understand. He made a mistake. I would be continue saying I'm sorry to them, and be around them more than like every day. I'll be around them. Let them know that, hey, don't worry about it. I got you. They be eating food every day. Hey, you ain't got to cook. I'm here because the sorrow that my child did, I can't pay back. I can't bring him back. Only thing I can do
Right.
is offer myself for him. and that's what family members, that's what family um mom and dads don't do now. They don't never offer themselves like, hey, my son messed up, I'm gonna take him, you know. So that's no, it is no, that's something you got to think about.
So now you say, oh shoot, okay, snap out then. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so do you feel like you're comfortable to go to these locations without any drama? It, activities and get-togethers. You know what I'm saying? Functions. Do you feel
Well,
like you're able to go to these without no drama jumping off? Because you can't
they
watch everybody.
yeah, they already say, I don't know if you read it. They always say, in for Mississippi, no more large gathering.
Yeah, yeah,
So they
yeah. They
always got that out. And they're like, if there is a large gathering, the police is enforced to go break it up. But
yeah,
it just you like, hey, we just family, but y'all got a large gathering. Anything can pop out. So if I'm comfortable of going to these functions,
yeah.
I'm not. What the word? What the word I want to use? Can't think of the word.
I don't know what
I'm
word you're looking for.
cautious. I'm cautious
Okay,
of where I go. So I'm
okay,
scoping out everything. I'm scoping out. If you look funny, I'm looking at you for a while.
right.
If you walking with a gun, I see you. My eyes are on you. Every step you make. He going to the bathroom. Okay. I'm gonna wait for you to come out of that bathroom. Do. Because I want to know what's on. I don't know what's on your mind.
The facts.
So my thing is, oh, I'm being cautious. And if I get that feeling like, hey, something ain't right, something ain't right. Let me get up out of here. And a lot of times when I leave something, it used to be a fight when I'm broke out or something. Somebody done something or something done happened before after I left. It's at that feeling like something ain't right. Something just don't feel comfortable in this environment. We got too many people crowd up in one spot. That's when you need to watch out. When you got too many people crowding up in one spot, and everybody kind of looking around, it's like, oh, no, let me go, let me go. So I'm not afraid going to big spot. I'm being cautious when I go. And if it's too much, it's too like these trail ride, these concert outside. My thing is I'm being close to the near exit.
Now, now.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like, hey, your seat right here. Hey, we comfortable red back here by this door called exit. Where I like I can grab who I'm with and say, hey, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Now, somebody about to the point, they're like, okay, this man put out there, he said, when they saw the shooting, don't you think that you have some more black people that have a gun on them? Why they didn't fire back?
Shoot, at that point, you just trying to get to safety real quick. You ain't trying to fire back. I know I
Okay.
would be. I'm just trying to get
If
to safety.
now I hear you on that. But then they said they're like, if you are trained, if you've been trained to how to use your gun, why you didn't use the training that you have to handle the situation?
Maybe they wasn't trying.
So so we got people walk around with guns, but when the gun when the fire throw a fire, you running.
I
What the
don't blame
purpose of
them.
you having the gun on your side?
Yeah, cause most of them claim they carry guns. Now, most of the people claim they got guns on them most of the time. Now, look,
Right.
I'm showing up to that courtroom not because I'm clapping for what my child did, but because I'm still their parent. Support doesn't mean I condone it. It means I'm gonna be there to make sure they face it, learn from it, and don't repeat it. You can't guide somebody you abandon. Hey, She got a point there now. I'm showing up, but I'm sitting in the courtroom like, Your Honor, I'm just here for moral support and a side eye. I love my child, but that don't mean I'm gonna high five him for the felony. I feel y'all that.
Yeah, yeah, that do bring a good point. They make a good point, you know. But like I say, some of us can do it and some of us can't. You know, I want like, hey, I don't know. I can't sit in the courthouse and see. I can't. Maybe one day I'll probably get there, but right now, I love my child, but I'm like, hey, you know what you did? You were wrong.
Okay, at that point, that child gonna want to talk to you when if they see you abandon them at court time, you know what I'm saying? They might not want to talk to you again after that.
I didn't abandon you.
They might feel that way though, you know what I'm saying? Because at that point they done sit in that jail cell, they don't realize what they did wrong. They look for some type of love, some type of support. You know what I'm saying? Someone to say, okay, I'm still rocking with you, even in the midst of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
right.
they show up in that court. Them guards bring them out to that table and sit them down, and they look back and they don't see their dad, and they like, oh, okay, he done turned his back on me now.
No,
You know what I'm
no. See,
saying? So
that's when that long drive all the way to the jailhouse. What we're gonna be talking about. long, hey, you're gonna be in there for a while. I love you. I really do love you. But we'll talk more with the lawyer and everything. And I'm not coming to the court. I'm not. We're not. I'm not. Hey, I will talk to your lawyer. Me and the lawyer will be hand in hand, talking and everything. So I'm showing you support, talking to the lawyer and see what we can do. But you're gonna be in there. You ain't coming out. I just want to make sure that you safe and know what we can do to keep you safe and where you at. Okay.
right,
But I'm like, I'm not, and I'm gonna make a note. I'm not coming to the courts. And not coming to the court. And if I do come, I'm like, hey, Your Honor, I don't think that she need to be out in the. I don't think she's ready for society yet.
that what you gonna say?
Why let you out and you ain't been rehabilitated?
Okay, you saying she don't need no bail or nothing set. She need to sit in
Not
there
right now. She need.
to figure out what she done wrong.
Oh, you sit there for the first 10 minutes. You already know what she done wrong. When you hear that clang, clang, when you hear that jail door close, you
Yeah,
you already know what time it is. Now it's the point of what happened now.
right.
What I do
That's
now?
exactly what it is.
What I do now? Okay, how did what did I just do? 'Cause 5 minutes ago, I was free.
I was free.
Now,
Free as a
this five
bird.
minutes, this 5 minutes, I got to obey authority, and authority can be anybody. Watch this. Authority can be anybody. Your jailmate, the people in the jailhouse, the sheriff. The authority can be anybody. Your jail cellmate. You got to obey authority. Cause you fresh meat.
Right.
Getting up. Hey, get up and barely eating. You know, and people think that no, it's a difference between Parchman and Angola.
Hey, he
That
ain't lying there.
there's a big difference. Your local jail, you already know some of them. Some of them your classmates. You already know. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, man, yeah, man, I done this and everything. You know you getting 3 meals a day. You gonna go outside for a minute. You done got used to the routine.
Yeah.
It's cool now. Man, this I got it made. I can take me I can go to sleep, wake up, eat my dinner, eat my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then I can go back to bed. Hey, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I got a tooth hurt. Free. but then they throw a crime and they say we gotta take you to Parchment. It's a whole new life.
Yep.
So that's what people. That's what the mindset of local versus state come in.
Yeah, now that makes a difference. Now you ain't lying. Hey, that's a
Hey,
huge
y'all can
difference.
eat. I'll wait for you to get. Y'all can eat. Yeah, that make a difference from local versus state. And lots of kids don't understand your local jailhouse. That's just like you going to like you going to how you say uh your local jail like you going to Jackson Zoo. Hey, it look it ain't got too much stuff going on, but it's okay. Now when you go to that New Orleans aquarium, everything. Oh wow, awesome! That state got everything big, everything nice, everything nice. You ain't got to go out there and do man labor. When
Right.
you get to jail, different people dying every day, enforcement, and they some say report. So our kids don't understand the
Yeah, you
local jail
chopping
system
again.
versus the state system. Okay, our kids don't know the difference between local jail system and the state jail system. They don't know the difference. And
Okay,
Big
so
City
let
got
me ask
about
you this.
five of them.
Since you brought that up, um, hold on, I'm reading. Don't stop chaos, it multiplies it. The smart one is the one that lives to give the police a statement, not the one trying to be John Wick in Walmart. Hey, he ain't lying about that. What I was gonna say, dog. Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I was finna ask you something. Dog, what you just say?
There's a difference between state jailhouse versus
Oh, okay.
local
I,
jailhouse.
I got it now. Do you feel like the kids are afraid to go to jail nowadays?
Nope, nope, they not. They not. Back in the days, they would take no. Back at Lawrence County High, I'm gonna say the name. I did. They would take her to GP and give her the future that we might can work there, right?
Right.
And you like, well, I want to come to GP, but now GP require you to go to school, go to college, and get certain degrees just to work there. Or you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows
Know
somebody
somebody.
that knows somebody that you can work
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
remember, they took us there and they show us everything GP can offer, and you like, wow, I want to work here. But they didn't tell us how to get there and how to work there. Now, Mo, have you ever heard of the school going to visit the jailhouse?
No. They don't do that now.
But but when you're a jury member, you're required to go to the jailhouse.
Hold up
Make
now.
it make
What
sense.
you mean when you're a jury member?
Yeah,
When you get. Okay,
when
I
you're
ain't
on
never
the
been called
jury,
to jury.
yeah, when you're on the jury and it's a big case,
Mm-hmm.
they want you to go and they're gonna ask you a question about how you think the jailhouse is set up. I know I've done it twice. They're like, I had to walk through Lawrence County Jail and look through it. I'm like, okay. And they're like, do you think this, and how you feel? This how this look? This how this look? You like, okay.
What they got to
Lawrence
do with
County
that
Jail
thing?
look, huh?
What they got to do with that thing? So they asking you as a teenager what the
As
jail
a
look like?
as an adult, as an adult,
Okay,
as a
okay, okay. My
as an
bad, my
adult, how
bad.
you do you feel the jail need to be updated? It was just one at that time of the jury. But
Okay, okay.
but I know the difference when I went to Rankin County for that movie in that jailhouse when we were with the murders.
Oh
That's
no.
what really scared. We were with the murders and everything, and how they separate us. The murders down on this end, the free people on this end. The murders people looking at us like we aliens. Wonder. Yeah, remember I told you I bought the basketball goal,
Yeah, yeah.
and they like, who bought the goal? and you pay attention to the video, I saved myself on the end. Cause those murders, they were mad because they didn't have nowhere to shoot ball no more. I done broke the goal.
Yeah, I know they were mad at you.
So they were like, they were looking, who broke the goal? Who broke the goal? And everybody looking for it because I was the only one that dunked and broke the goal. So I'm
Hold on,
like,
now, hold on, now. You ain't gonna make it seem like you don't now, but we
I
gonna still
did.
let that.
Little Yachty throw me an alley loop.
Little who?
Little 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 Yachty.
Oh, okay, okay,
He did.
okay, okay. We gonna
Okay,
moonwalk right past
I
that.
gotta prove to you. I gotta prove to you. When the video come on, when the movie, the system come on, zoom in to the back of the goat. Zoom in all the way in. You see Lil Yachty throw me an alley. I ducked. The goal came down. Then it zoomed back out. They got a video. But make a long story short, it's just we don't really take our kids. We don't take the youth or the high schoolers. And I think, to me, I think they need to go and take a tour of the jail cell and let them look at it. Let them look at it and say, hey, this, and have some real criminals, have somebody, hey, this ain't fun.
Hmm.
This ain't fun. And I think the school district need to enforce that. Let them see what is inside that. Because lots of these kids, they don't understand. They see jail, but they don't understand what's all behind jail. Let them have some, and for lunch, let them get the jail food.
Yeah, they're gonna be different then.
I guarantee they'll like the cafeteria food from now on.
I know they will.
Then at nighttime, let them know how the morning routine go, how the lunch routine go, and how the break will work. Cause see, they got recess. You can go see your friends and everything. You know what? Sometimes they ain't always walking around. You're in your corner and you just sitting there looking at the outside, wondering, I once upon a time was
Well,
free. What?
that you wonder once upon a time you free.
Yeah, you sitting there looking outside. Think about it. You sitting like, I remember the ferry right there. I used to drive that road right there. Man, I got 2 more months. I ain't seen my kids. I ain't seen my babies. I ain't seen nobody.
Okay.
I call home, but they didn't want to accept the phone call.
No, they're not scared. Okay, so she don't think they scared. Okay, cause
No.
correction stopped in the home. Their fear of God used to come before the fear of jail. Now they think consequences are negotiable. That's why discipline feel foreign to them. Now I definitely
This
can agree with that because, bro, it's almost like
what's
cause,
wrong
cause
with
like
you?
I said, bro, like I said, you do it at a young age. These guy like the one that just did the 18-year-old. Now he might not get out. He might not get out. But some people
You
that
feel
that
me?
that murder, I mean, or some
Okay.
people that unalive. I'm sorry, we
Go to
we
bed
we
then.
we on the internet. We gotta say the word unalive on the internet. So,
Yeah, yeah. Don't get all of us.
yeah. So like just say it's one person, one individual. Let's just say I go out there and unalive somebody and I'm 18, 19 years old. Sometimes by 50 or 45, I could be free again.
Not
And then
you.
huh?
Not you. If you unalive somebody at your age,
No, I'm saying if I was 18 or 19.
okay, if you're 18 19 and you get 20
Yeah,
years,
right.
uh,
I could be
you
out
got
by
39.
39, 40, 45. I could be
For,
out on,
for,
and then not to mention they do the good behavior thing, you know what I'm saying? So you do good behavior, you knock
okay,
a
good
couple years
behavior.
off.
And lots of times you ain't gonna serve. Lots of times they're like, well, you ain't got to serve all the time. Cause they give you a high time. They give you lots of time. But you just serving the minimum of 10 of those years.
Right. So
So,
that's
but
what I think a lot of them look at now. They see all these people that's supposed to be all these guys supposed to go in for murder, and then they see them. I mean, I'm sorry for unaliving somebody, and then they see them out later on in life, and they like, okay, maybe I could do the same thing, you know?
Yeah, because you be like, okay, they're gonna get out in the next 20 years. But see, the deal is when they get out, do they come out changed, or do they come out just, hey man, I've been to jail 4 or 5 years, man, ain't was a nothing, man. We done this and whoop whoop and everything. What a change it.
That's the point. You hope they come out changed and try to at that point and try to mentor the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need. Because a lot of times they not gonna listen to somebody that's out here that's been free. A lot of times they probably will listen to somebody that have done something similar to what they trying to do and have been down that road already. Some kids aren't afraid of jail because they've already lived with struggle. When home feel like survival mode, jail doesn't scare you. It feels familiar. The real problem ain't fear, it's hopelessness. Dang, hey, that's a good point. I ain't gonna lie. That's a mouthful right there.
Right,
Uh,
right. I does agree. I definitely
I ain't,
agree.
I ain't think about that, but that's a mouthful right there.
That I definitely agree. That's big. That's big. You know,
But
but
it goes back to it starts at home.
not if the home is broken though.
What you mean by broken? Okay, okay. Explain. Break it down to what you mean by broken. Okay,
A lot of I mm,
because you said broken a couple different ways that I could think of
broke.
right off the top of my head. So,
Yeah, there are many ways to be broken. Now I'm talking
mhm,
for me. For me,
mhm.
home was a home, but now home is not a home. But I got to make it be a home. Make sense?
Okay, yeah. So you talking in terms of not having both physical parents there.
I didn't say all that in word in turn, but I just say it like I said.
Cause what
my
I'm
kids,
saying,
my kids
'cause-
still up. I'm just saying. I'm just no.
yeah. Okay, so what I'm saying is even if it's a broken home, um,
There still got to be a parent. Be able to. There still got to be a parent that is able to conduct, discipline, provide wisdom and knowledge as they
facts,
grow. Uh,
facts.
one parent may not do what the other parents are doing because we one parent maybe just focus on their self, while the other like, hey, I still got to raise them until they get to be an adult. I got to raise them. Somebody got to do it. So um, they always say, I'm going to say this. I might get some backlash about it. Um, a, a boy need a man to raise him too. Okay, a girl need a mom to raise her to how to be a woman. I never been a woman, but I'm raising the best I can. It makes sense.
You sure? You ain't never been no woman. You sure?
No, no, no. And no, and like tonight they need pads. I didn't have no problem going to Dollar General and buying some pads.
You
No
gotta do what you
problem.
gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Because right, because I'm like, hey, your period on? Do you got this? I'm doing what a mom should do, but I'm like, you know what? These my babies. I'll change their diapers. I dress them. I done their hair. So that's where
Righteous.
it's come. That's where it's come in that somebody, out of parent, if they deal, if they, a lot of somebody come from a broken home where the mom like, hey, I need that dad to step up, and the dad like, hey, I need that mom to step up. But it just take one parent to do the whole thing. If you just step up. So I learned how to just step up. Just hey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right.
It's good to have a companionship, but having a companionship ain't gonna mean nothing if my kid's going wild and crazy. Makes sense.
I can follow what you're saying. You basically saying you need two parents there to kind of give what each individual parent give. whether it's a man or whether it's a woman, because a man and a woman both give out different things that a child needs. Whether you're talking about a girl or whether you're talking about a boy, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. So,
but
you know, but a lot of family is broken because the mom and dad both not in the picture. Maybe they didn't work out, and maybe the grandparent raising them, or maybe the uncle raising them, or lots of them don't. Lots of them are living on. Lots of these kids are living on their own, trying to make a survival. But by the house being broken, divided, they gotta take. Somebody gotta step up. But I'm gonna go to my religious side. I always tell people we got to keep God first in the house. Now I've been, hey, I'm a pastor, but hey, I've been lacking a little bit. But hey, I gotta get myself where I can. I'm like, hey, I gotta bring the word in here. No, I gotta bring the word. So like there's where that you like. Well, if I would have told him or her about God, maybe he wouldn't have done the consequences. That's something we gotta think about. And lots of them is our kids are seeking attention,
mhm, could be, could
or
be,
they
it could be
are,
sick,
are they seeking love?
huh? They seeking whatever they feel like they're not getting at home.
Right. So I'm going to Ray Ray because Ray Ray treat me like a brother, like he my father. Ray Ray gave me a gift of a gun. Ray Ray said, "Hey, whenever you in doubt, you fire that mug." That what Ray Ray taught me. So I caught myself in a situation and I done what Ray Ray told me to do. Ta ta ta. I shot him. Now I'm calling Ray Ray. Ray Ray like, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Now Ray Ray, where you at? Big brother, big daddy, where you at?
Right. And you know what'll be found now?
No.
He
So
claim
that's
he'll put money on your books though.
I got you, I got you, I got you. I got a little couple cash I'm gonna throw on your book, man. I got you. And you still depend on Ray Ray throw a couple cash on your book and Ray Ray ain't throw a dime.
Yeah, cause Ray Ray done got out you what he wanted to get out you. You done
Yeah.
done what he wanted you to do.
But Ray Ray be the main one. Told on you.
Right.
He don't snitch. Hey, I knew he would, I told him when he did it.
So I don't know, man. It's crazy out here.
Definitely, man. I telling somebody we live in the last times where we definitely gotta have God cover us. We definitely have got to have God to cover us. Cause see, we can't make it in these times. And the times ain't getting no better.
They look like they ain't. They look like they ain't. I'm afraid. I thought we was gonna turn the corner, so to speak. On let's just say the battle of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all this is. Let's just be honest. That's all this is the battle of good and evil. You know. The scary part is it looks like evil might be winning right now. I doubt it, but it looks like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's still a lot of good out here in the world too, though. But see, what's the point in being good if you're not gonna show it? What's the point of being
Right.
good if you're not gonna step in when we need you to step in? Like we could be good all day long, but if we trying to put the good to work, are we trying to save people? Are we trying to help people? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
cause sometimes all it take is a conversation. Just because just because little John over there didn't listen to his daddy, that don't mean what you tell him he won't listen to. You might have a better way of reaching him. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes it ain't about the message. Sometimes it's about how it's delivered.
Right.
So we got to give account of that too. Like a lot of times, just instead of saying we're gonna give up on these kids and just not say nothing to them, sometimes that's what they waiting on is just somebody to say something to them so they won't crash out, so they won't throw their life away. Um, some kids aren't afraid of jail because they've already, okay. I'm sorry, that's the last message. Okay, I'll look at it. Listen, I might not be a man, but I got enough mama and Holy Ghost to make up the difference. My son gonna learn respect one way or another through love or through consequences. That's facts, and that's what I be, and that's my thing, with people like, and nothing against what you said, too cool. Your opinions is very valid. I do think, um, we need both parties in there. You know what I'm saying? A man and a woman, a father and a mother. You know, with a child, but I do believe a mother can raise a heck of a son, and I do believe a father can raise a heck of a daughter by themselves. I do believe it now. Is it ideal? No, no, we ain't gonna say it's ideal, but I do believe it's gonna happen. It's gonna
Yeah.
take work. It's gonna take effort. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take determination. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to find out how to give something that you would naturally, let's just say, born to give. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a father, you raising a girl, and you raising her alone, now you got to figure out as a father how to nurture this girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as a mother, if you raising a son, then you got now that mother got to figure out, how to give this manly um characteristics that will develop him later on. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it can happen, but it definitely would be um hold up, I'm sorry, I got a message. It definitely would be a test.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but we got to figure out what to do though. We got to figure out how to get our youth back. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure out how to, and and I'm gonna say this, and it's something I got to work on myself, honestly. I I think it starts in the church. You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember back in the day, the church kind of was the foundation for the community. And when I say community back in the day, you had a community, you had a village that raised kids. It wasn't it wasn't one or two parents. It was a village. Like, you can go down the road and get advice from Sister Jones. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go down the road and get advice from brother Walter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a village then that raised people.
We just don't have it no more.
Now it seems like the village is discreet.
Yep.
But see, we got to take that back from the streets. We got to somehow get it back into the community, somehow into the church. You know what I'm saying? And kind of rebuild that structure. We definitely lost that foundation, that structure that we had in play that seem to have worked. Like you did, like it wasn't perfect back then neither, but it sure wasn't like it is now. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you will see something, uh, somebody getting unalived or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing it every day. Every day somebody's getting unalived, two, three people. Like so,
It's just bad news every day. Bad news.
yeah, yeah,
Somebody getting
yeah,
unalive. Unalive.
yeah. And that's why I stopped watching the news like a while ago. Cause every time you turn it on, that's all you see. That's all you see. So I stopped watching the news like, cause you get that you get tired of seeing that. It's like one of them bad movies you don't want to watch, and it just on replay. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you just gotta sit there and watch it. And it's like, what can I do different that I ain't gotta watch this? Because you don't want to see it, you don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a downer. If you say so, say something like that. It's a downer to you, to a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's we are living the times that this is acceptable. And I don't think we're too far gone to not fix it. It just do we got the correct leaders to help us to fix it,
That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a
you
great point.
know.
That's a $1 million question right there, and
You know,
a
they
$5 million answer.
they lots of people bring up suggestion. We need a um um some type of what the word they call it, some type of revival or some type of community events that can bring everybody together. But when you say community events, it depends on who having it and who determine the event. Because if you put just right a white type of base event, you can get basically your white people. If you put
Mhm.
the black events, you can get basically the black. But if there's no name on it, or just say a unity or a high school situation or something, there gotta be something to draw the crowd into where we can like, hey, we are concerned about our youth. We are concerned about our youth. And and a lot of times you can start in the schools, but the parents ain't coming to the schools. I see that. I see
Right,
that now. Parents ain't coming to the school unless little Ray Ray done something wrong. Now I want to come to the school. Why y'all want to do this? Why y'all want to do that? Hey, where you was when we need you to come to the school.
right,
That's my thing. And I said it before. I'm like, we gotta get the parents more involved than it's beside of them coming to the school just for this occasion. You know, we gotta do something else. Sports events. Parents gonna come out. But now your team is losing. We don't give a care. We always bet they're gonna lose again. But it's just we gotta to me, it gotta be something to draw the parents in where they can see the benefit. Now, if you telling that parent, each parent getting $200 piece to show up, don't you know that everybody will show up?
oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
But but if you put a stimulation to it, we need each parent to show up. But you gotta go through these situations. After the situation, we give you 200.
Mm,
But see, the deal is they can go through it and they're gonna learn something. And it'll be worth the 200 to get at the end.
yeah,
But who's gonna put the money for it? We got all the I'm just saying, we got all these rich people around here. We just need somebody to just put up just a couple 100,000.
But see,
Do the math.
they don't. I'm this is me being real now. Hey, we put it out there. They don't care to the state child.
Right. To your child. Okay. 200 plus bring your kids. As a family, y'all go through this. Maybe $500 per family. The wife or the whoever involved got to come with your kids. Cause if hey, we getting 500 and we gotta go through this, I'm willing to go through that. I said a lot of people, it ain't the money, it's what you will learn from going through it. But the money will help in the long run because you give them a goal to where they got to where they're looking for something. More people
Right,
looking for something. If you give me free money just to go to a class, I would go through it.
right.
Just to see what's going on, see what you're gonna talk about. And the class ain't gonna last about 5 hours. Okay, I can have 5 hours. We got an hour break in between, and y'all gonna serve refreshments and everything. Yeah, I can do that.
Should be able
I
to.
I can do that. Hey, my kid, I go to one class, my kids go to another class, and each class got a point where they teaching you as a family to do something. But the last class is bringing family dynamics. And the bad thing about it, it's easy to talk about it, but there's no net, don't know, there is no action behind it.
Right. That's the thing.
Easy to talk about, no action behind it. Well, bro, my
Yeah.
battery about to go. I got 20% left. I got to text
Hey,
some people before I go.
I feel you. Appreciate you for hopping on, bro. I'll finna get out here anyway. It's about
But
time.
anytime
You
I
know,
can, I try.
you know, hey, we'll be in this thing every night. The shop will be open on my night. At least I
I
think so
got
right
you.
now. All right, bro.
Got
All right, stay up, bro. Be safe out there. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Now I'm eligible for that now. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Hey, appreciate Too Cool for popping in. Um, but um, so to everybody out there, like parents, players, coaches, like even the folks who just come for the nachos. You know what I'm saying? Remember what try to remember what these nights are about. You know what I'm saying? Like protect each other. Like watch out for the young folks. Watch out for the old folks. Watch out for the middle aged folks. Watch out for each other. You know what I'm saying? And let's try to keep that Mississippi spirit alive. Like no matter what rules they pass, let's still try to keep Mississippi, Mississippi. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, you know. We all want to celebrate at the events, at the gatherings, um, at the tailgates. We want to enjoy and have fun. We don't want to go there and then have to moan somebody. Like, so just think about that. Like as I always say before I get up out of here, you got somebody you love, go tell them, go hug them, go kiss them, go let them know what they mean to you. Because what they're going through today, or what someone's going through today, it can easily be you tomorrow. I'm your host. We talking greasy, and this has been your show. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep it G, but keep it peaceful. You feel me? We real talk. We talk raw, but we always talk greasy. I'm out.